Hey, what's up guys and gals? My name is Rick9G. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to be talking about Sanford and Son. More specifically, we're going to be talking about Redd Foxx, the amazing legend who played the equally amazing Fred G Sanford. We all know G stands for good golly. Now let's get right to it, guys and gals. I think this is a very, very interesting story that must be told for both actors that I'm going to mention in just a little bit. Now, this is not to put either of them down. I respect both of them very, very much, and one of the reasons why I'm making this video is because of that. So if you want to see more content just like this, don't forget to thumbs up the video and subscribe. It's absolutely free. Most people who watch this channel regularly are not subscribers, but you should be, because it actually helps out and you get a lot of benefits from it. Like I said, it's free. Now, Fred G Sanford, played by the amazing Redd Foxx, was loved by everyone, fans and people who he worked with alike. Everyone really loved him. He was very lovable, and he did make quite a bit of money during the course of the show. And he also had a lot of power within the show to make decisions, and so that is also great. However, he was very generous with his money, and it said that he gave to many different people. He was very charitable in that sense, but eventually that made him go into budgetary difficulties. I won't get into the details of that. That is just kind of skimming or going just above the surface of the issue. That's not my real focus here. My real focus is what one of his good buddies did for him. Now, in 1991, unfortunately, Redd Foxx suffered a massive heart attack during a break from rehearsals for the TV show The Royal Family. Now, this heart attack did take his life, unfortunately, and he was left with his widow at the time. Now, I believe her last name was Cho, and what's really interesting, she was his fourth wife. Now, Redd Foxx said that the reason he married her was because she stood by him when he didn't have a quarter to his name. And that was very true, because at the time of his death, there was really no way for her to even pay for the funeral, unfortunately. And this is where we have this man come in, the equally awesome, or the just simply amazing Eddie Murphy. Now, what was really cool about Eddie Murphy was that he really downplayed what happened. He really didn't reveal this until very recently, around January 2020. Now, he was speaking regarding one of his current movies, Dolomite Is My Name, in which he mentioned that, yes, he was very close to Redd Foxx, because Redd Foxx is mentioned in that movie. Now, in their interview, he did not put down Redd Foxx, but he did mention that many people in show business do have every once in a while issues regarding their finances. And when he learned that his friend Redd Foxx had died and there was no real way for his widow to pay for the funeral, even the headstone, guys and gals, at the grave site, he said that he wanted to make sure that his friend was buried in a dignified and Christian way. So he paid for it. He made sure that the widow didn't have to worry about that. And I think that's absolutely amazing. There are stories like this that I think should be told, because good acts like this should not go unrewarded. Redd Foxx was so great throughout the course of his life, did so many good things for many different people, and it got returned to him by one of his fans, one of his good friends, Eddie Murphy. And that brings me to want to know, what do you think about this, guys and gals? Have you ever heard this story before? And do you think Eddie Murphy should have done this? Do you think it was a lot of money? Do you think it was worth his while? And it took him about 30 years to even really mention he did this. So I don't know, in your opinion, was he looking for any type of recognition, that is Eddie Murphy, for doing this? Not in my opinion. I think he waited more than enough time to even say anything, and I think it was applicable to what he was talking about. I'd love to see your thoughts down below. We'll see you next time, guys and gals. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and for the work that I do, and most importantly, be hopeful. Thank you so much to all my supporters on Patreon, especially my Diamond tier patrons: Tommy G, Citizen Kane 359, Grace U, Sally N, David D, and Ricky. You can find exclusive content on Patreon at different tiers. Go ahead and check it out, and thank you so much.